Meet Sarah and Jack, a couple who loved nothing more than embarking on adventurous vacations. Their latest escapade led them to a remote cabin deep in the woods. It seemed like the perfect getaway, a chance to disconnect from the chaos of everyday life and immerse themselves in nature's tranquility. As night fell, the forest surrounding their cabin took on an eerie atmosphere. The trees seemed to whisper secrets, and the rustling of leaves sounded like faint whispers. But Sarah and Jack brushed off their unease, attributing it to their overactive imaginations. However, their sense of unease escalated when strange occurrences began to unfold. Objects would inexplicably move from one place to another, and chilling drafts would sweep through the cabin, extinguishing their flickering candlelight. Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched, a sensation that sent shivers down her spine. Jack, ever the skeptic, tried to rationalize their experiences, but even he couldn't deny the mounting evidence of something sinister lurking in the shadows. Their paranoia reached a breaking point. One stormy night, when they heard a series of blood-curdling screams echoing through the forest, the hair on the back of their necks stood on end as they huddled together, praying for morning to come. Desperate for answers, Sarah and Jack delved into the history of the cabin, uncovering a dark and twisted past. Legend had it that the land was cursed by a vengeful spirit seeking retribution for past wrongs. Could it be that they had stumbled upon the wrath of the supernatural? As the days passed, the presence in the cabin grew more malevolent, its intentions becoming increasingly sinister. Sarah and Jack found themselves trapped in a nightmarish game of cat and mouse, fighting to survive against an enemy they couldn't see or comprehend. But just when they thought all hope was lost, they stumbled upon a hidden compartment beneath the cabin, a sanctuary from the horrors that lurked outside. With trembling hands, they sought refuge within its confines, hoping against hope that they would live to see another day. As dawn broke on the horizon, Sarah and Jack emerged from their hiding place, battered but alive. The darkness that had plagued their sanctuary had dissipated, leaving behind only the faintest whisper of its malevolence. So, my friends, the next time you find yourself venturing into the unknown, remember the tale of Sarah and Jack. For in the darkest corners of the world, there are forces beyond our comprehension, waiting to ensnare unsuspecting souls in their web of terror. Stay vigilant, stay cautious, and above all, stay safe. Welcome, my dear viewers, to a story that will send shivers down your spine, a tale of terror that will make you question the very reality you know. Picture this: an isolated cabin nestled deep in the woods, far from civilization. It's the perfect setting for a weekend getaway, right? Well, not if you're the unlucky soul in our story. Meet Sarah and Mark, a couple in desperate need of some R&R. They've booked this secluded cabin on Airbnb, hoping for a peaceful retreat from the hustle and bustle of city life. But little do they know, they're about to embark on a nightmare they'll never forget. As they arrive at the cabin, the sun begins to set, and the woods surrounding them take on a sinister atmosphere. They unpack their bags, laughing and joking, blissfully unaware of the horrors that await them. As night descends, strange things start happening. The lights flicker, strange noises echo through the woods, and the air feels heavy with dread. Sarah brushes it off as her overactive imagination, but Mark can't shake the feeling that they're not alone. Things take a sinister turn when they discover an old journal hidden beneath the floorboards. Its pages are filled with ramblings about dark rituals and supernatural occurrences. Sarah laughs nervously, dismissing it as a prank, but Mark's blood runs cold. With each passing hour, the cabin seems to come alive with malevolent energy. Shadows dance in the corners, whispers fill the air, and the temperature drops to bone-chilling levels. Sarah and Mark cling to each other, their nerves fraying with every creak and groan of the old cabin. Just when they think things can't get any worse, they receive a visit from the cabin's mysterious caretaker, Old Man Jenkins. He's a grizzled old man with a haunted look in his eyes, and he warns them to leave before it's too late. But his words fall on deaf ears as Sarah and Mark are determined to tough it out. That night, they're awoken by a blood-curdling scream echoing through the woods. Heart pounding, they venture outside to investigate, only to find nothing but darkness and silence. The fear is palpable as they realize they're trapped in a waking nightmare with no way out. As the hours stretch into eternity, Sarah and Mark cling to each other for comfort, their sanity slipping away with each passing moment. They try to rationalize what's happening, but the line between reality and nightmare begins to blur. Just when they're on the brink of despair, they stumble upon a hidden room in the cabin's basement. It's filled with arcane symbols and occult artifacts, and they realize with horror that they've stumbled upon something beyond their comprehension. Something ancient, something evil. As they try to make sense of it all, they're confronted by a presence unlike anything they've ever encountered. It's a darkness that consumes everything it touches, a malevolent force hell-bent on their destruction. With nowhere left to run, Sarah and Mark prepare to face their fate head-on. But I'll leave the rest of the story to your imagination, my dear viewers. Did Sarah and Mark survive the night, or did they become victims of the cabin's dark secrets? That's for you to decide.